have a reference in case I need.
All right. All right, I'll start it off. Okay, Cruiser 83 here with another brand new podcast. It's been a long while since we done these. I'm here with DG. DG,
What's
get
up?
yourself there. And we're going to be discussing about Resident Evil Village. Now, this game comes out May 7th this year. So, there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Coming out
Um,
for PS4 and like PS5 and all that.
yeah, it's an all-platform game. As far as I
Oh,
know, it's
cool.
an
Okay.
all-platform game. So even if you have it
Okay.
on PC, you can play it on PC. Um,
Nice.
but there are specifications for the PC, but you don't really need a 2060 video card to play it because that's for the ray tracing, which is optional.
Was that like a rumor going
So
around that you had to have that, or
for computer, yes.
people
But
thought?
but apparently you don't really need the 2060 graphics card because
Okay.
I have a 1660 Ti and I'm pretty sure it's gonna run that fine. So I mean
Well,
that
that's
that
good
should.
news for people who want to save money then.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, you don't have to get a
So,
2060. I mean, unless you want to upgrade to that, then by all means,
yeah,
because I know a lot of people can't afford a
exactly.
PS5 or can't get their hands on one. Me being one of them. But
Right, right.
hopefully this year I'll get one. If not, maybe the next, because I know I'm gonna build up my finances first. But okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, definitely.
this game takes place after 7. So
Right after that?
right after, and it's about
Okay.
4 years after the incident happened at the Baker house. This has happened 4 years after. So,
Interesting. Okay.
so apparently we see Chris Redfield in this game. He is back, but he does something kind of questionable. He ends up shooting Mia, and we
Whoa,
don't know
really?
why. Yeah, and of course Mia and Ethan have a kid, but he kidnaps the kid. So basically, that's how the game begins. So you're on a quest to rescue your daughter. And now this game is more like Resident Evil 4 in first person. So,
Ah. So
and what
kind
I
of like,
mean,
yeah, you're going to
yeah,
save somebody and
yeah.
all that.
So, but now this is why I say this because it actually involves a merchant in this one. So you get to use a merchant to upgrade your weapons, tune them up, can buy new stuff, sell new
Oh,
stuff. So that's the reason why I'm saying it's definitely Resident Evil 4 vibes. Because as soon as I saw the merchant in the trailer, I'm like, oh, it's Resident Evil 4 in first person. That
yeah.
that, that automatically
Wow.
sold me. Um,
That's really cool.
yeah, it's gonna be a bigger game than the 7 they came out with Resident Evil 7. It's gonna be a lot bigger,
You mean like longer? Longer?
a bit longer, and a lot more enemy varieties. So there's no more Molden. So you don't have to worry about the
Uh,
Molden. So there's gonna be zombies. You're gonna be fighting werewolves and
oh,
vampires.
cool.
So it's a
Oh man,
lot of
they're
interesting stuff in this one.
wow.
and
Resident Evil's really evolving. It seems.
oh, absolutely. And then of
Wow.
course there's Lady Tamaris. So if I say that wrong, I apologize. But she is 9 foot tall. She is the
Oh
tallest
man.
antagonist you're going to be fighting in this game.
What's her
so
What's her name again?
Lady Tamarusiro, I think, or Tamaruso, but she's basically like a lady vampire thing. She's got like this giant claw thing, so she's kind of have like a tyrant virus of some kind or something like that. Because I
Oh
honestly
man.
thought, yeah. And her sisters, they can morph into bugs, and that's their teleportation power, so they can morph into bugs and stuff like that, like in 7. So you're gonna be fighting with the bugs again, but um, yeah, the
Now
game
I do
looks
have a quick.
fantastic. Yeah, go
I have a
ahead.
quick
No,
question for you. Are they
okay.
going? Are they going to be starting to? Is first person going to be the new thing for
Um,
Resident Evil?
we don't know yet. It might be a mix because I'm thinking they're gonna do it probably for the future ones, but I think for the older ones, they might leave it as is. Like I think
Oh,
there is
okay.
another rumor going around that they might remake Resident Evil 4 again.
Whoa,
So
I would enjoy that.
if they do that, I'm hoping they stick with the third person because there's no real reason to go
Yeah,
to first for that. So I mean,
yeah, not at all.
but as far as I know, that's what is gonna happen. But
Okay.
oh, and Ethan has a new ability now. So if an enemy goes on top of him, he can kick them away. They
Oh,
didn't do
nice.
that in 7, so I like that little feature. So And blocking is still a thing, so you can guard, so you can still block in
Cool.
this one, which is nice. Um, and the game looks really good. I mean, the enemies varieties I'm impressed with. Like, there's a giant that comes after you with a giant hammer, and he'll just like smash the ground, and then you can like use the
Oh, giant.
environment to your
Not
advantage.
like a not like Pyramid Head or anything like that, right? Does he
Well,
have a
no,
hammer?
Pyramid Head had a great knife. This guy just has a sledgehammer,
Oh,
and he'll
okay,
just
okay,
slam it to the ground or
okay.
whatever. But there's explosive barrels, so you can use them like in 4. So they put that back into this game, so they're back into
Hmm.
8. Yeah, they did a lot of effort in this game, like and an
Yeah.
emphasis on exploring a lot. So you're gonna be exploring a lot
Oh,
in this version. So
is it open world or linear?
it's linear, open worldish, I would say.
Okay, I know exactly what
At
you mean.
that point. But no, yeah. Oh, and I'm pretty sure the game will be free to upgrade for next gen consoles if you get it for the current gen. So,
Okay, that's good. That's
so
good.
if you get it for PS4, you can upgrade to the PS5. Same thing with Xbox. You can upgrade that to the Series X or
Okay.
whatever they're calling it.
I wonder what made them transition over to like vampires and werewolves and all
Uh,
that.
my guess is they probably wanted to do something different. Probably give
Probably.
new people more variety if they're not into Resident Evil that much, and they figure, it's just this. But then when they give it a chance, it might introduce more people to the genre or the series as a whole.
Right, right. Now, Chris Redfield,
Yeah,
does he turn into a werewolf?
we don't know. I don't think
Okay.
so because if you remember in 7, he worked for Blue Umbrella. They
Hmm.
hired him from BSAA.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
we don't really know what his true motives are going to be in this
Yeah. Who
version.
knows? Actually, yes.
So that could be anything. I mean, if we fight him, I would be interested, but I don't know how that's going to work.
That
I
is
mean,
kind of like a rage mode thing. That would be kind of cool.
yeah, yeah, or something of that nature. And of course, there's a lot of loose ends that happened in 7. As you know, the connection is still around. They haven't been,
Hmm.
so they might have some involvement in this game too. And I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
because
Oh,
the Evelyn virus is
is
gone. So,
ah,
yeah.
is there going to be
Sorry for the
uh
interruption. Ah.
multiplayer?
There is a multiplayer game coming for it if you pre-order the game. It's called Resident Evil Reverse,
Okay.
and what that is basically a PvP game. You get to play as any protagonist you want in this version. So all the way up to like 7 you can play up to. So like 0 probably all the way up to 7. Um
Oh, that's cool.
and every time your character dies, you become an infected, so you can become a monster. So let's say if you played as Jill from Resident Evil 3, well, if she dies, she could become Nemesis. And you can chase people around and
Oh,
do this all the crazy shenanigans. Or if Ethan dies, he could become Jack Baker. Or if Leon dies or Claire
wow,
dies, it
that's
could
kind of
be
cool.
Mr. X. It's crazy stuff. It's gonna be interesting. But that'll be a free
Now, would those,
game when you pre-order this game. It'll be free to get
oh,
instantly.
okay, okay, that's
Um,
pretty cool. Are
yeah.
they now? Are any? Do you know those characters you just mentioned? Um, are they making appearances in the actual game or just the multiplayer?
Um, as far as we know, it's just gonna be the multiplayer. I don't know anything
Okay.
about 8 too much, as far as I know. But of course, if you have a next gen console, you're gonna realize a big difference when you play it because the ray tracing will kick in. It's gonna look
Yeah,
sharper. It's gonna look a little nicer.
I
But
can't
even
imagine
if you
what
have, yeah, yeah,
that's gonna look so good.
yeah, no, it's gonna be very interesting how they pull this off. Excuse me again, but yeah, no, it's a game I'm definitely going to get when I get my hands on it. I'm not sure what edition I want to get because there hasn't been any announcement for DLC yet or season pass as far as I know. So I'm assuming this is a complete game.
Mm.
So if that's the case, I think you're just better off getting the standard. But if you want the deluxe, you get some certain perks for it for in game. But I
Oh,
don't think
like
you really
yeah.
need them per se. Like I don't know. I think you get like maybe a better gear. to start off with than you would normally get and stuff like that. But again, I
You
don't think it's really,
you think for sure there will be like story DLC and all that though?
there's a good chance. I'm not saying it
Okay.
will happen, but there is that possibility that they could do it. I mean, I'm not sure how far Capcom is willing to go as far as story itself, and we don't know. This might not be the last game. They could go on with it forever if they really want to because it's so popular. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but
Yep. Yep. You get a you're right. You get like some survival pack. You get that, and there's also like a soundtrack, the Resident Evil Village soundtrack. I guess you get with the deluxe
yeah,
version
you
and
get
all
that
that.
too. Mm-hmm.
That could be a creepy
Yeah.
soundtrack a little bit.
It could be, depending how they go about it. I mean, I won't lie. I did get Resident Evil 2 when that came out. I got that deluxe. I had to. That was my first game I played, so I'm
It's a
like,
class.
no, I'll
Yeah,
go
that's a
out on
classic.
it, you know. And 3, I just got the standard version because I'm like, 3 wasn't bad. I didn't mind it. It's just there, so I'm like, take it what I can.
Yeah, I still gotta play that.
It's good. It's a good remake. It's
Oh,
really
I know.
good.
The graphics are. I love what they did with the graphics on the remakes.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I missed anything else in Village.
Oh yeah, you're all good.
That I'm thinking. Oh yeah, and you get to explore a castle too, which I think is pretty awesome. An actual
Oh, that'll
castle.
be fun.
Yeah.
A lot of puzzles. Do you hear anything about rumors about puzzles in Village?
I believe there are going to be puzzles, but I don't know if they're going to be difficult or if they're going to be just simple-minded puzzles.
Just simple stuff.
As far as I know, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I do miss that aspect a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, they're pretty fun. It's
Where
fun
like
to have that.
you just couldn't figure it out. You're like, man, I got to stop playing for a little bit because I got to figure this out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I love it. I'm trying to think what else. The enemies I already said, zombies, werewolves, vampires.
Yep.
Weapons are a thing, and the inventory system is different too. They brought the suitcase inventory back from 4
Oh, okay.
into this one too. So it's like another mini puzzle game. So, and of course you can upgrade the suitcase when you visit the merchant. He can give you upgraded versions of the suitcase, which I think is awesome. So it's definitely a homage to 4. This one's going to be.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing that. I'm glad they're doing that, man, because I do
Mm-hmm.
miss stuff from 4. It's a classic game.
4 was excellent. Mm-hmm. 4 was such a good game. So good. I
think
still have my copies.
I think Village is going to be very successful.
I think it'll do well.
Yeah. So.
So my question to you is: if you pre-order it, are you going to get the deluxe, or are you just going to get the standard?
See, for me, I always like to get standard stuff, but when a game really means something to me, I will buy all the extra stuff because it just means a lot to me. That's all,
Yeah.
So, I mean, I probably would get the deluxe. What is it, $10 more?
Yeah. So it'd be like
I
70.
think it's like $10 more bucks.
It'll be 70 for
it's
the
really
deluxe
not
and
bad.
60 for the standard. But yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not too much of an issue. So I don't know. I'm skeptical because I haven't heard the soundtrack yet. So I mean, I don't know if I would go that route for this game. But for me, I'd probably get the standard of it because I don't know anything about it. I don't know if I'm going to like it or if I'm going to hate it or if it's just going to be a meh type of game. I mean, but
it seems like they've been pretty quiet about this one.
But when I do get it, I will do my review on it and see what you guys on YouTube think about it because it has been a while since I've done. Oh yeah, of course.
Cool.
Of course.
A little streaming gameplay, that would be good.
My latest video I did was Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game. That was my latest video I did. I did a little review on that. That's pretty fun.
Make sure you check that out.
Yep, it's a fun beat 'em up. It's great. And you can play that online with people or, locally, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice arcade beat 'em up. But yes, please, if you guys like what you hear, click the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell if you want to get notified of my new videos. And if you guys have any questions on this, I will answer them the best I can in the comments section. If not, I just hope you guys look forward to Village as much as we do. I mean, I'm hoping that this game is fantastic. It should be good. I mean, I haven't heard anything bad about it as far as I know.
I think it will be.
And it's definitely more action-packed, this one, than 7 was. 7 was kind of slower paced. I realized when I played it, like the
Yeah.
action was kind of dull, but the exploration was fine, and I didn't mind that too much. And then it's like, well, then you have the DLCs. That's what I was worried about when 7 got out. I'm like, oh man, I should have bought the season pass, and I felt like a dummy. So I ended up getting one of the DLCs, and then the other one I got for free, which was not a hero. Thankfully, they made that free. And then I bought another DLC, so I ended up buying 2 DLCs. But I figured that would be
very
fantastic.
nice.
So I mean, you know, it is what it is, and the re-engine is a fantastic engine. Do not let that fool you. It is a fantastic engine. I'm glad they take it.
Oh, it really? Yeah, it is.
I'm really happy they're taking advantage of it. So, all right,
Me
guys,
too.
that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you guys have a good one. Do you have anything to add, DG? Anything else you want to add?
No, but just if you guys have any questions, this is the guy to go to. So just leave comments, ask him anything, and like he said, he'll answer to the best he can. And subscribe to him.
Yep. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Bye bye for now. See you in the next one.
See.
Yeah, later, guys.